All right, good morning, everybody. It's fabulous. It's the beginning of December. Life is good. Hopefully, things are good in your life. Today's is a challenge for the month. I dare you. I challenge you. I implore you to do a margin to find out what the difference between a markup and a margin is. You should have, at minimum, a 55% margin. That's what you want. If you're not doing that, you're not making any money. And I don't care if you're in Alabama, Florida, uh, Southern SoCal, uh, Ontario, Alberta. If you don't have a 55% margin, you are not making any money. That's the truth of it. Here's the math.
So let's pretend the cost of our product is $1,000. Well, just to keep the math easy. Good grief. If I could type. Anyway. And so if you have a 55% markup, you're making $550, which seems not bad, right? Not bad. But if you do a 55% margin on $1,000, Judas, that's what you should be making. That's the difference between margin and markup. And in my opinion, that's where the rubber hits the road, is on what you're charging for your products.
So that little tutorial shows you what you should be billing out, what the difference is. It's a significant difference between markup and margin. And if you're not, that's the dare. That's the challenge, is to have the gumption to charge that on your material. And like I say, your hourly rate, that can fluctuate all over the place. I'm not going to tell you what your hourly rate should be, because that is totally dependent on your circumstances, how much alimony you have to pay, what your child support is, what your car payment is, what your rent is, what you have to pay the homeless shelter, whatever. I don't know what that translates to for you, but your hourly rate should cover everything. Every expense you have should be covered by your hourly rate if you're running your own business, which means the material is what you make and you pay your taxes with and whatever, and you buy your boat with, and you buy your fishing gear with, and you pay your mistress with. That's how that goes. And as usual, those are my thoughts and not yours. Do it. I encourage you to do it. I think it's great. It'll change your life. It'll change your bank account. That I can promise. My thoughts, not yours.